Let me set up this clip for you. This is Jordan Peterson in discussion with Susan Blackmore. Watch how he analyzes her and her beliefs. You see, Susan Blackmore has a very interesting standard. She believes that the world around us, life, is meaningless. She has a nihilistic viewpoint, and I would say fatalistic viewpoint. But the thing about her belief is that Jordan Peterson notices something instantly, an obvious contrast, and he points it out. Watch how this master works.
Terrible things happen to me, or I feel, or I read some terrible thing going on in the world. Yes, those are tragedies going on in the world. My response is, nothing matters. It's all empty and meaningless. This is how the world is. Get used to it. Get on with it, girl.
That sounds like a very Zen Buddhist way of dealing.
I guess it is.
Meaning.
Well, it's a paradoxical way, though.
It is kind of paradoxical.
The first part of that is nihilistic, and the second part isn't. So how do you reconcile those two things? Why get on with it, girl?
He instantly pointed out the paradox of her statement. Her belief is glaring and it's obvious. The contradiction in her statement is so large it can't even fit in some sort of spiritual, unaware level. It goes against the fundamentals of her own statement. It is an oxymoron. She says she believes in nothing, but then she tells people to get on with her life. That statement doesn't make sense. And before I begin, I'm going to tell you what this statement is. This is an intellectually stupid statement. This is what it is. Watch out for this, because it seems on surface intelligent. It seems like this person is intellectual, but it is fundamentally foolish at its core. It makes no sense, and he pointed it out, rightfully so. To tell someone that their life and the things, their world around them is meaningless, and all the synonyms that goes along with that, and then tell them to get on with it, is heartless in some ways, cruel in some ways, and in some ways insane in a way. Let's go on.
Because, well, here's another thing. I've often done this with my students. Let's suppose you become nihilistic. Nothing matters. There's no point in doing that. I mean, I think we live in a pointless universe. What are you going to do? And I say to them, like William James in his wonderful thing about getting up in the morning, but that's a slightly different point that he makes there. But I say to them, okay, tomorrow morning, when you wake up, think it's all pointless. There's no point in doing anything. Now, what are you going to do? Well, actually, you're going to need to go to the loo. You're going to get out of bed and you're going to go to the bathroom. And when you're there, you'll think, actually, I'm hungry. I think I want to go down to the kitchen. I probably should put my slippers on. Why don't I get dressed? You go and have something to eat. And then you think, I'm bored. And you go to university and go into your lectures. And, we are not creatures who will just not do anything. To me, to go through that process, which I've done in the past a lot, and it's just natural now, is a very positive way of living. To accept the meaningless and ultimate emptiness of everything, and accept that this creature here, this thing, this evolved creature just will get on with life.
But you're not accepting the meaninglessness of it, even by going through those actions that you described.
You don't think so?
Not at all.
He's exactly right. She doesn't believe the very things that she says she believes in, because they contradict each other at every level, and that is the large paradox she's facing. This is a very dangerous statement, what she just said. And I'm going to tell you why in a little while. But he pointed it out. How can she justify saying that she believes in nothing? Life is meaningless. The term meaningless means worthless, pointless. And then tell someone to get along with it do your chores, get up, do things. The question is, why would someone do that if life, according to her belief, is meaningless? It is worthless. And that is her issue she's facing. And what's so funny about this, it comes off delusional in some ways, on a level. And she's sitting right across from one of the greatest psychologists there are right now. He has to see this. And you can see within her body language, her facial expression, she's trying to work out this belief within her.
Because you're acting as if those things are meaningful.
Yes, I am. I'm
right.
acting as though those things are
You're pretending that they're meaningful?
Pardon?
Are you pretending that they're meaningful?
No, I'm not pretending. My way of putting it would be that those meanings are constructed by myself and others.
They're personal
and they're because the kind of creatures we are, because of the meme
But they're not constructed.
I'd like to hear
Hunger
Jordan's
isn't
response to this.
constructed. Neither is your desire to use the loo. None of that's constructed.
No. But the fact that there is a loo is part of culture.
Yeah, well, thank God for that.
Yeah.
But see...
thank God would you for that? Sorry, that's a...
I'm going to end the video here now. I'm going to leave the rest of the video in the description below. Very interesting. She starts going into a salesman pitch after this. But if anything could be taken from this is a belief in something is better than nothing. You can believe in a cookie if you want to. You could believe in a tree or clouds or family, friends, a dog. What I'm trying to say is, and what Jordan Peterson is trying to do is, a belief in something is far better than a nihilistic, fatalistic viewpoint of life where you believe that life has no meaning. Because the more that saturates the mind, the more that penetrates the soul of someone's psyche, it drains them of hope. So, continue to grow and continue to learn. Thanks for watching.